be a double audio feed because I fixed your audio feed. Fuck, I went to the wrong scene.
Okay, I'm trying to make sure because I'm trying to make sure it's not double audio from my sound bar through my mic.
Right. No, I
Yeah,
feel you.
yeah.
That's
He has
something
a
big.
he has
I
he
have
has
a
it
news
on
story
the-
of how I almost died this week, so yeah, that's still going. Yeah,
All right,
we should play a clip that says
the Chronicles of Hammer.
the chronic.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
I-
All right. Let's do the intro. What up, everybody? It's your boy Clown back again with another episode of Pause My Game, episode 14, the only podcast where we pause our game to come here, chat with our homies, and do some things. Speaking of which, how's everybody doing? You know, somebody over there looking really stylish today. You know, I should have to say.
It may or may not be me. I don't know.
It's me, guys. You
Oh
guys
my
can't
God.
see it.
I
but
gotta
did
send
get a
it-
hairdo. You
I
guys
gotta
see it.
send him this fucking link. Hold on. This is too good.
It's me, guys. It's my new hairdo. You guys like it?
Oh, I love it. It's so classy. I love the way
It
that
is.
updo's working for you, girl.
Too bad. Our 4 of our fans won't be able to see it until we get 1 million subscribers.
True.
Yeah, crazy.
Until we get a
Wow.
million subscribers.
That's so
Okay, I
funny.
lowered my mic a bit because I could hear that I was like bottoming out on the
Where do I need to go to watch you guys?
YouTube.
Follow the link. Follow me. I'm pretty funny.
exactly. Dash, how are we doing? Good sir?
We're doing okay. I mean, teeth are still messed up. I just got information on the dentist.
Copy that. Well, that's
so
at least
I
a good
could,
start.
Yeah, I mean, sadly, they're gonna have to rip out everything because there's just no saving.
Yeah.
They just break.
Hey.
I mean, you're not supposed to eat a banana and like
Your
your
tooth break.
crunches.
Yeah. So, hey,
You're
don't
not
feel
supposed to
bad.
have rocks in your bananas. That's why.
Yeah,
that a
wait
kidney
till they
stone?
ripen Up there, dickhead.
I feel like that's a kidney stone, right?
I was thinking about the softest thing, and then I said banana, and immediately my mind
Amber,
went right to
hi.
the gutter.
All right.
And then I saw your cowboy hat.
All right, give me 2 seconds. Hammer, tell us how you're doing. I'll be right back.
He
Oh,
he
so he
says
doesn't
talk
care
to
how
me and then
bad I
walks
look.
away. No, don't
He's
worry about
black.
him. I'm here to
Yeah, don't worry
listen.
about me. I'm doing
We
fine.
got you.
I'm doing all right. Could be better. I know Clown doesn't care because he's just like, all right, guys, see ya. Don't care.
He's
Like,
like,
I
bye,
don't care
Felicia.
about how
Like,
Hammer's
get
doing.
gone.
Yeah.
He's like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do some stuff. Y'all take care of the podcast without me. See you later.
What the fuck?
I was
Out.
literally had my headset on the entire fucking time. So, okay, you know what? Let's redo the intro. So, welcome to the podcast where everybody's bagging on Clown today because for some reason everybody wants to get me fucking
You
hyped.
think that him not being able to hear us would stop me?
Would
stops
we?
me.
Would
Like,
we?
Fosility?
I mean,
But
Would
seriously.
what can we say? Today is
What do
one of
we-
those days where you just want to punch a clown at the circus.
Wow. Ooh. Dash.
Hey, Raven's laughing at that too.
Dude. 1v1 me, bro. Dude, Dash. Fucking 1v1 me, bro.
I won't be wondering.
It's fucking on.
He says on like Donkey Kong.
He's gonna wish we were playing Donkey Kong after I get through with his ass. Damn. Everybody got me hyphy today.
Sorry, I'm a little young for that. What's that mean? You old fuck.
So, anyways, Hammer, tell us how are you doing? You know, did you have I think you were saying something about you had another near death experience.
Yes. The Chronicles of Me continues. So I was driving home from work the other day, and someone had their taillights so tinted that you can't see their brake lights.
Oh, why
And
would
I
you
almost
do that?
Slammed into them going
I
like
love
60
that.
miles an hour.
That's the best.
That does not sound
Right,
safe.
bro. Yeah, you could hear my Grand Cherokee go, and then like go on the 2 wheels as I braking and also turning right to go into the other lane to avoid hitting this guy. I'm pretty sure I was on 2 wheels for a second. Other than that, pretty good.
All right, well, hang on,
I'm glad it didn't get worse than what it was.
I wish it did. All right, I'm just gonna be honest.
Hey, he was hoping for a
fuck that
Final
check.
Destination kind of moment up in there.
It's a win-win. Either I collect a check or I die. There's no win. There's no losing. Straight profit.
All I know is every time I see one of those logging trucks, I said, nope, I back off.
I
We're-
opened my
we're-
mouth
we're
like,
that-
"Please, Daddy."
Well, we're that generation that's seen Final Destination, so we're
Yeah.
scarred.
Oh God,
I
yeah,
never
dude.
watched those movies, by the way.
Especially if I'm on my bike and see one, nope.
Oh yeah, you don't sit behind a truck with logs on it. This is rule number one.
Or
I
next
live
to
in-
it.
I live
That's
in,
now that's a
Nevada.
life
You don't
hack,
live-
bro. That's a life hack.
life
Stay
hack,
out of the
you
way
live
of a
in
logging
Nevada,
truck.
There ain't no trees.
All right, so right now I am typing the stuff up for the notes so I can get them to you. Okay, boys?
Wow, unprepared. Jeez,
Dude,
what is up with you today?
You know, anytime any of you fucks want to help me out, just let me know.
All you gotta do is ask. I mean, God, for Christ's sakes. He never asked
Yeah,
anyone for. Hey, did you guys?
I
get
was
help?
busy
Ask
this
for
week.
help?
Hey, you know what? I will thank Hammer. Hammer sent me a good video last night. That is something that we will be talking about as well today. Let me make sure I note that down in the notes section.
I don't remember at this point. I sent so many memes that I don't remember what I said.
The thing about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Oh yeah. The one that you're like, nah, that can't be right.
Because
That's not true.
I didn't know because when I watched the direct, they said it wasn't going to be a thing. But then I saw the video. Even Austin John was talking about it, and it is a thing.
So what I sent isn't good, but some random YouTuber says something, it's all right.
Dude, hang on. So I didn't fully read the article. I saw the video, and the first thing I did was I immediately went into the chat and was like, "You're right. You like I double checked your information. You know what I'm saying? Like you win. Like, man, I'm not catching a fucking break today, dude. Like this is crazy, man. Can I finish my
Go on
fucking
winning
note?
right now, Dash.
All right, it looks like Hammer's winning this bet. We had a side bet on who could get you sugared the most.
Right? Okay, so you guys
I was not part
aren't
of this
winning the bet
by the way.
then. None of you guys are winning.
I always win. Well, that's not true. I always lose, but that's how I win.
That's
He always loses except for every day but today.
exactly.
Yeah, pretty much. I just get the shit kicked out of me every day of my life. Except for today, baby. Let's fucking go! Woo! Get some
All right.
cupcakes.
I'm getting this last thing in here. Pokemon Scarlet. And
Oh, I got a promotion. Bro,
you did get a promotion
Yeah, you
because
did.
you're a badass, bro. You got new promotion. You got new vehicle. Like you're fucking doing good, bro. Like, can we give a big
Yeah.
up to Hammer right now? Because how well he's doing. I fucking love
thank
that
you,
guy.
thank you.
Even though he's been talking shit to me the whole day, I fucking love this guy.
Well, I'm gonna
Yeah,
say it
hold
like
on.
this: I'm on commission to be here, thanks to Hammer.
I know.
Yeah.
Hence,
Eventually, I'll be on commission at my job, so that starts next month.
Dude, see, he's.
I mean, I
dude,
just got put on
fucking
commission
winning.
at my job too.
He's fucking
Oh yeah,
winning.
yeah. What's your commission? What you? Because I'm selling Acura parts. It fucking sucks.
I sell guns.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And you wearing a cowboy hat? Really?
Really?
I'll
love
make
how
sure I
d-
send you guys. I'll send you guys some pictures holding some lever actions on Tuesday.
If you give
Okay.
me a left-handed bolt action, I'll be fucking. I love you for a long time. 30-06 Savage. I'll be fucking. I love you a long time.
I don't
hey,
even have any of those.
hey, Shadow, look at the YouTube chat.
Get bouncing off the booty.
I know. That's why I got it. Dang it.
I told you.
I need me a hat today.
Usually, clown shares.
I'm gonna wear this on Tuesday to work just like this, and they're gonna be like, "What in the hell is wrong with you?"
So I
I'm
will
like-
tell you, Hammer. Gracie, our roommate, says that is a nice hat. Oh, and Panda's in the chat. You were more
That's more
Caucasian
scary
than
than
Shadow.
anything.
I do not know why you are pointing out his hat.
Damn white
Broke
people.
back. Jake Gyllenhaal called. What's
Hey,
up, fool?
hey, if you want a piggyback ride, just say so.
For fucking bro, just pick me up, bro.
I'm surprised we're not
Uppies-
hearing them
uppies-
on Clown's mic screaming from the room.
It's because they're in the other room.
Yeah. So Panic can tell me how much of a dumbass I am again. Love that shit. Live for
Dude,
it.
Just
she-
wait. She'll come in. She'll come in through the Facebook chat. Give it 2 seconds.
Facebook chat.
I'm more
Facebook chat.
Caucasian than Shadow. Know why you pointing out his hat?
Well, I'm
Oh,
on
to
Mixer right
Dash.
now.
To Dash. She's yeah.
No mames.
Whatever, white boy. You're not even Mexican.
That's our DEI hire. Okay, I paid for it. Fuck you.
Actually, you're not wrong. That's crazy. Control C. All right, I'm getting the notes to you boys right now. Okay, boom. There's the notes.
Holy shit.
Oh,
We're late too. 33 minutes late to starting the podcast. I mean, 30 minutes late to start the podcast. 33 minutes late for getting the notes. What a wild day.
dude, it's a crazy day. But hey, you know what? We're here.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It took us forever. I'm switching hats now.
Panda said, I don't think offering to be pegged is good start. I'm just saying, Shadow.
I only paid Dash. It's all that matters.
Do you want to peg Dash? That's all that matters.
I said paid.
Oh.
I'm on
She
commission,
said
but
pay.
yeah, you're taking.
He wants
I'm
to
on
pay
commission
Dash.
here,
Don't
but
worry
you're
about it.
taking the blows.
He said he's the pimp. He's the pimp. You the hoe. He's keeping his hand strong.
My hand Put the baby powder in my hands.
He said, "Why ain't you on the corner?"
Check my what?
Earn me my key.
I did. I've been reading it. We have, in fact, been reading the chat. This is hilarious.
I have not read the chat once. I don't pulled up.
Sounds like a you problem.
Would you like me to share it to you?
Yeah, as I said, piggyback rides, not piggyback rides. There's a difference.
There's a difference, bitch. All right. Listen here.
So I'm gonna share this screen to you, and then can you see both chats? Hammer, can you see both of them?
You see
Oh,
both
I'm
of them?
uploading.
Both of them?
Both of them.
Both?
Both.
I mean, I
Oh,
know
both
I
of
definitely see
these
Discord.
nuts. He is, in fact, offering piggyback
You
rides.
getting
Oh wait,
both
it's
your nuts out of your wife's purse, bitch.
like really you really want to fight today, dude, don't you?
Ah,
He did.
I'm a little buzzed right now, so I'm feeling feisty.
No, that makes sense. Let me put this in performance mode.
He's over here just like.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna have to.
Word.
You're gonna have to pull if you want to see the chat. You're gonna have to pull them up because that's like a.
I was gonna say I can only see whatchamacallit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
but
so-
it's
so-
Hey, why
Yeah,
don't you just pull up the
don't talk
YouTube?
shit and not
Yeah.
realize anyone's paying attention to me. So
There's just
That's
a
a
small
fine-
delay on streaming.
that's a fine line between I and E. I can hear them in the background right now, just going fucking ballistic out in the fucking kitchen right now. This
I
shit's
heard a scream. I didn't know where it came from.
I didn't
Yeah.
hear shit.
okay, I'm screaming.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
out
I heard
there
a scream.
getting fucking loud.
You're welcome, by the way.
So since that's the beginning of the topic, Shadow, will you read Gracie a bedtime story? I mean, the wife
I mean,
offered a bunch of
I
material.
guess I can. I don't know why we want me to read a bedtime story, but sure. Fuck it.
That's a weird question here. I'm
We
not
could
gonna lie.
create a Spotify channel of just
Now-
Shadow
now-
reading stories.
No,
Dude,
so
that'd be
the,
It's gonna be my new Twitch. Bedtime stories with Shadow.
so
Hold on, I got buying some books. I'm gonna send them my childhood favorites.
what's this circle jerk going on here? Says Daddy No Miss. Dude, this is the podcast, bro. Welcome in.
Yeah, welcome to the circle, Jake, you fucking dickhead.
It sounds like you're a little jealous, No Miss. So, Shadow, one of the ones
Oh,
I gotta
wait,
bring
shit.
up.
You
So
said
the-
no miss? I thought it was goof. That's my bad. That's my bad.
Yeah, that's No Miss.
That's on me.
Yeah,
That's
it's no
fucked up.
miss.
That's fucked up. Hey, I fucked up. That's on me. That's
So-
my B.
So Shadow, if you look at the list of books that the wife recommended, there's one in there called "Why a
seen the
Daughter Needs a Dad." It's funny because the wife had joked about Gracie calling you daddy, and she's like, "I'm not
Gracie-
doing that."
Gracie
And
has
then when
daddy
she
issues
posted
first?
that in there, we fucking died. It was so good. And I was like, if he reads that one to you, you have to call him daddy.
Gracie, your daddy issues confirmed? I'm just
Hey,
saying.
that can just add to my list of names. I'm already Wasabi Daddy. We can just be Daddy Daddy.
I'm about to go to the Philippines.
And can it be a public URL?
I had my own at the gym just now.
This
That's
all
what
started
nobody
with
said.
an innocent comment. Yes, it was very innocent. We all know that. Now apparently my wife is saying No Miss has a nice voice too. Well, so that's the
Hey,
podcast
so
for
did
today.
I.
Everybody have a
Hey,
great
Panda, guess
day.
what?
I'm out of here.
Hey, no,
My
she said you
mom
have the
was
best
the
voice, so
exact
it's
same.
okay.
What?
My mom went to the exact same depths of describing how much she wanted to fuck no miss to my face. So I get it. I get your pain.
Oh,
right
I
now.
remember those days.
Oh God, I remember that. Oh fuck.
Yeah, to my face.
Yeah.
She had to say this. And I'm like, you fucking
that was great.
whore.
The wife tried to.
Get off the corner. You can stop following in her shoes.
The wife had to follow it up with, but my husband has the best, of course. No, well,
She
I
was
love you.
saying that to stroke your fucking ego. Women are
She's
always
saying it
looking to upgrade.
because she really, really loves you. Come on, duh. There's no
on.
other
Yeah,
ulterior
what?
motive
That's
behind
totally
that.
real emotion.
No, say wait.
Wow.
Ryan, say again.
Don't worry, Panda. I got your back.
I love you, baby.
I'm
I
on
love you
board.
very much. I love you very much. Anyways, yes, no miss. If you forgot, there was those days that we were running together, and Hammer's mom was talking about how she wanted to fuck you because of your voice.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's crazy how far we've come. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, now you know where my intrusive thoughts come from. Now you know. Just come
Yep.
from the no filter mother of my own. My intrusive thoughts.
All right. So let's get a little bit on topic here. So, who all did their homework and watched the video for the
Not me.
Of course you fucking didn't. You fucking.
I was
I
busy,
did, but
okay?
I didn't really pay attention, to be honest, too much. I was like, I don't really want to get back into Destiny.
I missed the sex part, but I remember that she thought my voice was hot. Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, big guy. I remember. You don't forget
Hammer's
that.
over here like, you're gonna forget this.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
These are not the sounds you're wanting to hear.
Um.
No amount of alcohol because maybe you forgot that.
All right. So Dash, you watched the video, right?
Yeah.
I
I
also watched it.
I write stories was the topic.
I
What do you
write sins, not tragedies is my topic.
What's up,
straight.
Panda?
I said I write sins, not tragedies.
No, I said Panda.
You said hammer.
That sounds 50
Are you not
Shades-ish.
entertained?
I'm just saying. What? Hammer, put the fucking bottle down or I'm fucking fighting you, bro.
No, it's almost done though. Someone's gone.
Blake, can you come here? I need somebody to get me some water. I'm parched. I'm about to start.
He's getting a bit hot, and someone's got to cool him down.
Yeah.
He's parched. He needs some more haterade.
Hey, Panda, can we get a butt touch in here for him, please?
You know what?
Just
Never
real
mind.
quick.
Never mind. I don't need a drink. I forgot. I, in fact, actually have some haterade right here. I'm good. Go.
Widowy? Love you, Blake.
What do we? Like,
Love you,
Fossil
Blake.
That's my boy Blue.
Oh my god. That's so much better.
Anyways,
Okay. So back onto the topic. So Shadow didn't watch the video. Dash, did you watch the video?
Yes.
Hammer, did you watch the video?
C.
Of course, baby.
Here's some water.
Oh, thank you.
Here, I gotta be
Hey,
right
did we
back.
get a butt touch in there? Is there a butt touch?
Did we get a butt touch? He's really having a hard time tonight. Did we get
I'm
a
trying
butt
to make
touch?
sure he's taken care of. Give this man a butt touch.
Can you touch the
Hey, watch that finger. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Trying to soothe your anxiety.
He's got a lot of anxiety.
That's a good
Thanks
one.
for
right
tuning in,
there.
everybody.
That's hell
We're
of a
turning
lot.
into-
Exhale.
Butt touches
Look out.
after dark over here.
All right, if everybody's still tuning into the podcast, I swear to God that this is PG. This is
We're gonna have
okay
the
to be on
most
Twitch.
views ever. We're having the most views ever right now.
Hey,
For
Panda
PG.
said forbidden jutsu.
Yeah. I'm sitting.
I'm fucking dead right now. This is awesome.
You're welcome.
But yeah, I paid the blah, blah, blah. I watched the video you sent.
Okay. So what
Everyone
do you guys
did their homework but me.
Okay. So what do you guys think of what they're bringing in Destiny 2?
The same thing as always.
I
Amber
don't know.
said
They're probably
when
they're gonna change a bunch of shit.
Amber said,
Oh, I
when
know.
have you guys ever been PG?
Always.
Yeah, always. We're angels. Just ask
Do
Amber.
you see anything that is not PG?
Oh,
over here? Nope, all
yeah.
PG.
God, I'm dead right now.
Me, daddy.
Okay. So D2. The Light and Dark saga has ended, and now we're rolling into the what is it? What is it called again? I forgot the name. They had so many different
Hey,
names of it.
Oh, it's called,
All I
we
have to
need- we
say,
need more
all I
money.
have to
It's-
say is they did Eris dirty.
Oh,
Edge of
yeah, they
Fate.
did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did. They did Eris more dirty.
We need
Yep.
more money, so we made another DLC. That's what it's called. We need
Well-
a cash grab.
No. They're doing a lot of good stuff. I mean, we're gonna get 2 paid seasonal content from now, or
Well,
2
they need more
paid.
money. They keep stealing content from other artists. So from
Oh
Marathon.
God, yeah. So that's another topic as well too. We'll go ahead and add that onto the list, and we'll touch on that because that's not good for them either. Wait, what?
What?
Hammer, keep it together, bro. All right.
He's
So,
lost.
so,
Oh, lost in the sauce.
so we have Edge of Fate coming up, which is going to be the new content. It's going to be based around the
Fucking love
9
that game.
because the Light and Darkness saga obviously has ended. We're going to be moving to having 2 major expansions per year, which is going to be paid, but we're no longer going to have paid seasonal content, and we're going to get 2 free updates per year as well. Also, we no longer have to pay for fucking dungeon keys. I'm sorry I didn't get that on the list, but no longer have to pay for
What's a
dungeons.
dungeon key?
What?
What's a dungeon key?
To do all the dungeons, you had to pay for a key. If you didn't buy it during like the season and got like the extra package, like paid the extra money, you would individually have to pay for each dungeon. You'd have to pay for the key,
not know
which would cost you $20.
I always bought like the whatever DLC pack or whatever for that season. So
Yeah.
Expensive
Okay.
one. That's why I never had to worry about dungeon keys.
Yeah. So, but for people that didn't buy it, you know, you'd have to pay $20 for a dungeon key just to be able to run the dungeon with your friends.
let me
You get what I'm
rephrase that. Let me rephrase it. Sorry, 99% of the time I didn't buy my DLCs. I had a Destiny daddy named Dalton who paid for mine. He doesn't talk to me anymore, so it's okay.
Yeah, not me. It's a different Dalton, but he no longer talks to that
Different
Dalton because I'm the better Dalton.
Because that guy's a
yeah.
piece of shit.
He is a piece of shit. Fuck that guy.
So with the seasonal content stuff, I want to talk about that because the Gallowhorn was locked behind the dungeon.
Yeah.
And if you bought at that time, I think it was the Witch Queen, right? The Witch Queen DLC.
Yeah.
That's when it came out.
Yeah, 30th
If you
anniversary.
bought if you bought the full thing of the Witch Queen, it did not include the 30th anniversary, but you could have bought that separately. Now, after a while, they added that back to the Witch Queen, and sadly, some of the stuff for Witch Queen they got rid of because it was locked with seasonal stuff. So the dungeon part of that was attached to that. So
Mhm.
if you didn't download that when Lightfall came, like you didn't get it. What I mean is, remember on Xbox,
Yeah, I remember you were running
I
into
had
that
bought
issue.
I bought a new Xbox, and then I added, I switched everything over. I had the Gallowhorn in my hand. I already had the catalyst. I could not access the dungeon because it said I didn't have the key. And I was like, what? It was after an update that they took away some seasonal stuff that it took away that key. Even though I owned it, I still lost access to that dungeon. So I'm
Yeah.
kind of worried that they do the same thing with that because I put in a ticket and they were like, oh, well, it seems that you didn't have, and I explained to them, look, I've got the Gallowhorn. I could use the Gallowhorn. I got the catalyst. I completed the I got everything for that dungeon, but I don't longer have access to it. And then they sent me, they sent me a key to it. And I was like, that's kind of whack that it was still part of it was still kind of, it was a pack that was still kind of with the season that they got rid of.
No,
Like
that's kind of the idea of what they're going for now is kind of getting rid of more of those barriers. So when a dungeon drops, it's no longer going to be paid for. You don't have to pay for it. It's free to everybody along with the season. And they're trying to get rid of because a lot of the seasonal stuff that's happened, like you can't go re-experience that for the storyline. You know what I'm saying? And some
Yeah.
of that stuff is pretty significant. So they're kind of delving away from that and creating a seasonal activity that we only get to experience this one time because it's so minuscule in the grand scheme of things because you can't re-access it later. So that's the idea behind getting rid of that. They're focusing more on the bigger parts of the game. So less seasonal content for the more bigger, because we're getting 2 major expansions per year. So instead of having all this dumbed down seasonal stuff, we're going to get 2 major expansions. The one that's going to be dropping right after Edge of Fate, which is a month after it, is we're going to be getting Rebels. And it's going to be a Star Wars crossover, like an actual legitimate Star Wars crossover in the world of Destiny.
Do I get to be a Jedi though?
Probably
lightsaber.
not, but you will get a lightsaber.
I better fucking get a lightsaber. That's all I want. Give me a
I'm
fucking
gonna be
lightsaber.
this motherfucker. I promise you.
What was that?
You just got to be a
I thought that-
warlock and run the storm dance, whatever thing shit it is.
Yeah, right. So you could be a true Sith. You got to get your super
fun
black
fact-
shit on. Go ahead, Hammer.
I've got it.
I would fall to the dark side with zero pressure. Just saying. I'd immediately just like, yep, that's where I'm going. See you guys
No.
later.
Hey, dark side, extra power. Control.
Bruh, same. I felt that. Me and Shadow share the same brain cell. We just kind of alternate between two.
Is this
I'm
your
like,
guys' your evil story arc right now? Is that's what's transpiring?
Yep,
Uh,
100%.
fucking yeah, what you said.
The one time I'll be a bad guy.
Right,
I'll be the bad guy every single time.
right.
Ignore
So-
what I did for Dash. That doesn't count. But every time I'm the bad guy.
Sure, keep telling yourself that, buddy. Keep telling yourself that. No, but like I said, I like where they're going with it, and like the Edge of Fate, and kind of dabbling with the 9, and now we get to get more story behind the 9. Like the fact that the emissary is leaving the 9 to rejoin us to help us battle the 9. I think that's pretty crazy.
Do we get cool guns?
Well, like in that video, I
Of
like
course.
what they were saying. Like the cutscene, she says, "My will is my own," as where Zur will say, "My will is not my own."
Exactly.
I guess I
Yeah.
never remember Sir saying that because I just go, ooh, give me gun. Give me loot.
Yeah.
Give me gun. Which,
he goes, ooh, piece of candy.
speaking of loot,
pretty much.
we're getting another update to the loot system with Armor 3.0. We're actually going to be getting set bonuses now. And gear is going to have ranking. So, like for armor and weapons, it's going to go 1 through 5. And at 5, normally like the energy for like slotting mods goes up to 10. A rank 5 piece of gear will go up to 11. Plus, you also get your set bonus too. And so, like, one of the set bonuses that they gave an example of is like your grenades recharge quicker for like the 2-piece bonus, and then for the 4-piece bonus, your grenades do more damage as well. Just like as a small example. Don't quote me on that. That's not word for word what it did, but that was just like the basics. You know what I'm saying? Which
Loading.
I think is going to be. Of course you are. I think it's good. I think it's going to be a great idea. You know, that's something that we've been asking for a long time, and. Did we have set bonuses before? Technically, kind of. Were they good? No, not really. Not in the slightest. It's like Div 1 set bonus or Div 2, like beginning of Div 2 gear set bonuses. They sucked ass.
When's the last time? How do I check when the last time I played Destiny? Destiny 2.
You don't?
I've a while. It's been months.
That's probably been almost a year, I bet.
Yeah, probably close because we stopped like June, July-ish last year, and then we started running
Yeah,
other
then we
stuff.
switched to Diablo once the new shit came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the dark time for me. Fucking
Mm.
Diablo. Of course, let's make another appearance in this fucking podcast.
I didn't fucking bring it up. I didn't say it.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair
I
enough.
didn't say it.
Anyway, it's all clowns.
You're
fault for bringing
welcome.
it
Of course. Fuck all you assholes.
up.
Diablo's
Anyways,
just
go ahead.
since you guys brought it up though, I will say this. The big
Why did you
problem
bring it up?
I since Shadow brought it up, which apparently it's my fault. We're going to talk about it. So one thing that I don't want them doing is kind of going down the same road that Diablo has with the loot in the world tiers, because that's just become fucking redundant. I
That
mean,
sounds messy.
yeah, exactly. Dude, like what is it? Div 2, when we had world tiers, dude, fucking just redundant. There was no point to them, especially like when Warlords came out, dude. Like that was a fucking mess. Nobody wanted to run to the high-end content because you had to get your gear leveled up, because you had to get the higher rolls on it so you could roll higher stats on it. And to get the higher stats, you needed to roll the harder content. We could push the harder content, but nobody wanted to fucking do it because everybody wanted to fucking play it easy. And I'm just like, this is fucking stupid. Like, I get the idea behind world tiers. It just never works out well enough. I'd rather just put the fucking world as it is. Give me content that's super hard. Fucking Shadow. I love you, bro.
You're welcome. I'm here for you.
You spell their name wrong. It's Panda.
Guess what?
Panda.
I don't
Panda.
care at the moment.
Panda.
Yeah. So she can't spell panda right? Stupid.
Right. So Armor 3.0, weapons are also going to get the same new type of ranking system. They're going to go 1 through 5. They're going to have reactive camos now. You'll be able to kill, and the weapons will have effects that change on them as well, plus more perks, stuff like that. Pretty all generic. The biggest thing that I'm running into, and we you know what? We may do this for the podcast, and I think this would be actually super hilarious. Because you guys have seen the vault cleaning videos, right?
No.
Yeah, I need to clean mine out.
How about we do a vault cleaning? How about we do a vault cleaning at some point today, and I'll let you guys rip through my shit.
All I'm gonna do is just go in there and delete everything.
Okay, never mind. We're not doing that because you're a fucking piece of shit.
Delete all my shit.
No.
Just gone.
Wow. It's like fresh start.
Hopefully I get some good ones. Gone.
Dash, what are your thoughts on the Armor 3.0 and the weapons and stuff that we've been asking for quite a while now?
About fucking time.
I think it's nice that they're doing that, but like, okay. Story of the Nine. I remember when this last DLC was supposed to introduce them at some point. It was rumored that there was going to be what we have now, that little event where the 9 control that you could do with the full fire team of like 6. The 9 were supposed to be there watching that as it goes on. That was supposed to be our introduction to the 9.
Okay.
Now this DLC bringing the 9 in there, it's like, okay, it's going to be a separate thing. It was supposed to be included with the last DLC. And that's what I was told. And that's what some of the devs originally had said. And then they took it away. And then they stopped talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, we want to focus on the light and dark, which is good that they did that.
Yeah.
But like, as part of the lore and stuff, I mean, it's nice that we're actually going to have a dedicated DLC story with it. But how big is this DLC going to be? Because I remember they were saying that if they do add DLCs, they're not going to be as big as the last. And looking at the price tag for a lot of these DLCs, it's like, oof.
Well, the video was saying that a lot of these are going to be roughly about like the 2 major expansions are going to be roughly the same size as the final shape.
Yeah, because the cheapest is like $40.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like they changed quite a bit with some of the. I don't remember. Looking at the lore, I don't remember the Awoken were once human.
I would have to delve into the lore books for that one.
Yeah, I don't remember that being a thing. And it. So right now I'm looking at the wiki, the Destinypedia, and it's saying Orin the Lost, born Nasaya Sorwar as a human and Nasan R as a Woken, is a Titan Sunbreaker who once served in the Pilgrim Guard and was a friend of the Queen Morazov before she went searching for the 9, sometime after the Red War. So that's the rumors that we've been hearing about Red Wars, that they might try to bring the Red War back.
No, they're not going to be able to. So
it's not going to be possible because of the older content is not cross compatible.
No. So there's actually a bigger
fucking lawsuit for it.
Yeah, the lawsuit's going through. So let's go ahead and just delve onto that for a minute. So as of right now, the guy that put up and basically said that they were copywriting for the Red War from his book, they tried to get an appeal to get the thing dismissed. But the judge denied Bungie twice on it. So they're letting it go through because they were trying to use YouTube videos to prove it, because they don't have access to it anymore because it's locked away.
Right.
But you are right that the content is no longer compatible with what we have now. There's no way to bring the Red War back.
Yeah. A lot of that, the older stuff, when they did the big change, was it
Forsaken.
Forsaken?
Yeah, because Red War, dude, that's back when we were having double primaries and snipers and
Yeah.
shotguns in the heavy slot, which was fucking stupid. But
Yeah.
I mean, also to that point, like where we've gotten now with like the weapon system, it's really tough to like build your loadout. Granted, we have plenty of options. It just gets a little redundant because then you have like stasis, strand. So you can have like a strand sniper in the kinetic slot, and then like a primary in the energy slot, but it can't be stasis or strand. And it's just like some of it gets a little redundant after a while. That's why
Let me just use whatever guns I want, whenever I want, wherever I want.
exactly.
The fuck.
I agree.
Like I have the game downloaded, I still haven't booted it up yet.
Yeah, because like that's the idea behind like Prismatic, dude. Like you can build and kind of set the things up the way you want to. So not being able to slot the weapons where you need them, like
They just don't want us to be good.
right, they're very limiting, and that's kind of like where a lot of games have gone now. And that's like one of my biggest problems, and the reason why we haven't gone back to Diablo is just I'm sick of the limiting. Stop limiting me from being able to do what I want to do and have the fun that I want to have. Like, I just want to play my game, bro.
I just hope that Destiny is pushing the story to not so much of a repeat of the golden age that we hear so much about, but that era of Guardian, because there wasn't no a warlock, titan, or hunter. You were a guardian. You were a light user.
Yeah. So
And
that's going to be interesting. I definitely want to see where they go with it, like I said. And the Star Wars thing kind of throws a couple wrenches into the mix. We're getting some type of like new like thing that we can use. It's the dark matter is what they were talking about. It's a power that you can use that you can upgrade, but it's not like specific to your kit, and it's not something that you set up within your subclass.
you
So-
basically turn into Metroid and turn into a little ball.
But there's a couple weapons that like react with it as well too, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting to say the least. The question is, do we want to delve into doing content on it? That's like my next biggest question. I'm down, but there's one thing that we're missing that it keeps me from wanting to do that, and that's raids. If we can't do raids, I don't want to. Because that's like
beaten a raid.
what?
I've never beaten a raid.
You've never beaten one raid.
I mean,
That's a shame.
Never.
it's one of those things. It's like Division. I've done them. It's just some of the mechanics elude me.
It's been a while since I've done a raid, but I've
I'm good at doing
done a
raids
bunch
because
of them.
I'm really good with mechanics and managing a team. The problem was last time when we tried to do it, me and Ghost were kind of butting heads with what we were doing. We were doing Crota's End, and we were butting heads, and yeah, it just kind of fell through. But I mean that happens.
I mean, off
but-
stream we could try to give it a go and see where it goes if we're all down. I mean, I'm down for anything. You know me.
Okay. Well, because the reason I asked this is if it's worth focusing on trying to pick up the content. Because if we're not going to focus into it, I'm not going to pick up the DLC because there'd just be no point. If we're going to, then I will do it. So
It's one of those things that I may just to see where the story goes, because you know me, I like lore. I like.
the story of
Stories, I
Destiny is really good, dude. The story is just really good. Like,
I mean that's why I still play Division 2 and kind of waiting for the latest DLC. I should be grinding more stuff on there to get my expertise and stuff up and just do basically just prep. But at the same time, it's like
it gets redundant after a while.
I hope it's where we want it to be as like fans of the game, me being a fan of the game and the story.
I feel that. Hammer, what do you think of this stuff coming for Destiny 2? Let me get your thoughts.
Pretty indifferent. Like, I don't know if I really want to jump back into it just to drop it again. So I'm pretty indifferent.
Nah,
Means nothing to me.
for me, if we were to pick it up, I wouldn't want to drop it. But like, If we commit to it, I want to commit to it. Like Call of Duty's been
This
fun.
is a game that I've played twice with friends and been dropped by friends twice. So I just don't give a fuck about
Hey,
it.
we won't drop you though. We're better than that.
Yeah, we got a podcast. Then you guys drop me after the podcast. It's good. And then you guys pick me up on that Sunday again. Hey,
Yep.
what's up, guys?
Hey, what's up? Like nothing ever happened.
Yep. And I respect it for that.
Right. So
I'm
what?
pretty indifferent.
Pretty indifferent. Okay. Shadow, your thoughts? How you feel? From what we've been
You're
talking
welcome
about.
for downloading it and getting y'all back into it. That's where I stand.
Did they say I can have my instant hammer back? Because that's the other thing that's a big deal for me.
They made
Otherwise, I drop it.
they made a bunch of changes. I'd have to look at it. You possibly can. Well, I'll have to double check.
Well, I still need to do the latest DLC with my Titan, anyways.
I only play Titan, by the way, chat. Only Titan. Let's see. I eat my
I
Crayolas
mainly just play
and
my
I pick
Warlock.
Crayola.
I've got my hunter as well, but mainly I just play the warlock.
With me, it's both. It all depends on the circumstances.
I play
'Cause,
all three.
in Destiny 1, I was a Warlock main. And that's around the time I met with Clown, and we started getting things going. And Destiny 2 rolled around, and I was doing it with my Warlock, but then how they made changes to how the Guardian reacts, and how, like, a lot of things they switched over to the Hunter, and then a lot of things they switched to the Warlock I didn't like, and so I started the Warlock. And then, I started the Hunter, and then I became a Hunter main on Destiny 2.
And now you're back to
I
the
made a
Warlock.
hunter for like the longest time, and then eventually switched to warlock, and been there ever since.
I play
I'm
all
a
three of the
Warlock.
classes.
I have
they're
a
all fun.
war on puzzles, and
Yeah.
I believe brute force can get you through anything.
You're
Pretty
not
much.
wrong. You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
That's why
I'm
they
a
call the
Titan main
Titans.
through and through, baby.
What's
That's why
funny?
they call the Titans. They call the Titans the Crayon Eaters.
Yeah, he was saying that.
Exactly.
Dude, we need to order Hammer some CREs. It's an actual thing. They're chocolate crayons, but they're crayons ready to eat.
That sounds so fucking good right now. I'm a little,
Right.
just a little.
If anybody out
Yeah,
there
good
has a
call.
3D printer, we need to print Hammer.
Look
Titan
above
Hammer.
you. Look above you.
Hey, I've got 5 of them.
You should make Hammer a Warlock, a Titan Hammer.
Yeah.
I'm sure we could do that.
Let's do
That'd be
it.
so hard. It'd be brick.
Full on brick. Okay, so one of the other things that they're going to be bringing in the new content is the gun range. We're getting a gun range in the tower, so we can do damage.
That'd be
testing.
pretty cool.
That has been needed for like the longest.
I do
Since day one,
since forever.
I just hope it's not going to be broke like Division 2. Like, you could go into the gun range of Division 2 and then my DPS is this, and my RPM is this, and this. It's all well and fine, and then when you do like a legendary and nothing's hitting the way it was in the gun range kind of thing, it's like, yeah. So technically, the gun range is not even. It's only good for like
a
testing
baseline.
out, like how I would go in there and test my Eclipse protocol. Like, how does that work? With like normal people or whatever.
Right,
But
right,
it didn't
right,
really matter because when you did the mission, it was like it didn't react.
Yeah, no, so like they're gonna have actually, you can spawn in the enemies and you can spawn in the different races, so you can spawn in even up to the champions. You could spawn in what are they called? What are the big dudes called again? I forget the race.
The ogres,
No, not the ogres, not the hive, the other race from Mars.
Cabal.
Cabal, yeah. So you can spawn in Cabal, Hive, whatever. You can spawn in whatever race, and you can spawn in the champions, like what you would find in the Nightfall, to like actually test your damage. They have a damage calculator for overall damage and a DPS calculator as well too. So it'll track that stuff. It looks pretty good. Obviously, I'm gonna do a lot of testing with it to test stuff out. Because you guys know me, when I start testing, I do some fucking testing. I run
Right.
through the ins and outs of something until it is fucking perfect. Dash, tell the chat and tell the boys, how long did it take me to perfect Hunter's Fury on Div 2?
5 seconds.
Oh, it didn't take that long at all. We were
See? Told you.
Nope. It took me a minute.
well, not really, because even when our first, like when we would throw it together, our armor was off the chain given the damage that we did, and then from there it was just tweaking little bits to
all right.
improve it. But like,
All right, so Dash doesn't remember. I fucking hated Hunter's Fury for 2 weeks straight. I hated it.
it was more of a survival gear set. It wasn't even like anything with damage. There's Raven right there.
Hi,
Hi,
CJ.
Raven.
My fucking man over here winning. That's fucking bullshit. I'm just jealous now. It's fucking bullshit.
Fucking, what was I gonna say? Yeah, no,
Oh, Chad's a DIY now.
I spent 2 weeks on the fucking build trying to get it to work properly, and it was not going my way. Because like the survivability wasn't there. And it was because I didn't have the backpack. Once I got the memento, it was just over. It was done because I could just walk through anything after that. And it was just
You know how long I practiced trying to get True Patriot to show you how to use it? It's crazy.
I'm the one who taught you how to use it and farm the gear for you.
Damn.
Proof? Where's the proof at? Was there any videos of it?
Yes, actually there is.
Fuck. Damn it.
He's like, pictures or didn't happen. There's pictures? Oh, fuck.
I got videos.
Well, like, so like
I
the
remember these
DLC
videos.
for
I need proof.
so the DLC for Div 2 comes out in 9 days. And-
9 days.
Yeah.
Oh, no miss said Hammer is so negative tonight. What did you guys do to him? Actually, we didn't do anything.
We didn't do nothing.
We've been trying to pick him up all fucking week long. It's what
What do you
somebody
mean? I feel like I've been pretty happy in this stream.
well, because
You
you're
are
partially
not
drunk.
wrong.
No, he's not wrong. He is happy this stream.
He's been
True.
much happier today than in the past.
What
And
was
it's
it?
because we're all here with him, taking the
Exactly.
blows.
And I got this bottle of Jack.
Or in Dash's case, giving the blows. Giggity.
I don't know. How does it feel to get your jaw hit every now and then by a quick sentence?
Pretty good.
I wouldn't know. You guys keep trying to poke me in the rear.
Forbidden Jutsu.
But yeah, no. So Div 2's DLC comes out in like 9 days. I am still on the fence if I'm gonna cop it or not. I'm thinking I will just to complete it, but like at this point, given that these games, like for instance, my biggest quarrel with Destiny is that it's still called Destiny 2. I get it; they can't change their name at this point. It's too far along. I understand that, but at the same time, it's like they need to upgrade. Like Division 3 has been.
And no miss says better sloppy toppy.
Better sloppy.
God, I'd kill Sloppy Toppy right now.
He's over here trying to give Hammer the best beard/mustache ride ever, dude. He's got the salt and pepper, bro. It's seasoned.
The beard
don't
is
need that.
long.
I might shave my beard off.
But yeah, it's one of those things where like a lot of these games, I feel like they just need another big outcome because like
What he's
I'm
trying to
going back
say
to it.
is Destiny 3.
yeah, Destiny 3, Division 3. I know Division 3 was announced that they are working on it. That's awesome.
That's if they don't
Which should
fuck.
be sooner.
That's if they don't railroad, dude. The content drops in 9 days. If this is a flop, they're done. Say goodbye
Right.
to say goodbye.
My
to
thing
Div 3.
is, it's like in all retrospect, with everything that's going on with these games, I'm still waiting for Fallout 2, which I hear is in December
Fallout.
this year.
Fallout season 2.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be nice.
they wrapped filming right now, but
Bebe, Fallout season 2 coming up. So we got to watch that with Miss Gracie. We got to watch the first season over again.
To a TV
But
station
but, like,
near you.
but given the retrospect of all these games that they're just kind of adding stuff, it's like they put a lot of money into them, and now when they had the big return, they didn't invest a return into another
Yeah,
set installment.
yeah, because what you want to do is reinvest into what you're doing so it brings back more people. The problem is that we've been getting a lot of trivial shit that just didn't mean much, and
They just
it
keep
wasn't what the
fucking it
fans
up.
wanted.
That's what happens.
Exactly.
And then when it goes down to it, if Apex is consistently drop flop content, then I think Destiny will be fine. That will see that too, but Apex has also been a free to play game for a very long time.
Yeah, it's been free to play since it came out. Destiny is technically free to play, but do with that
Behind
what you
mountains,
will. Do
behind
with
mountains.
do with that what
paywalls.
you will, bro.
Well, and then okay, for instance, there's a game that's coming out. I think I sent you guys a little
Arc
clip
Raiders.
about it. That Arc Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a free to play game, and I think it's going to be crossplay, and it's like a extraction shooter, but like more realistic. When I say realistic, it's like your character is not like the characters that you play, where they have like all this experience with weapons, and a lot of the weapons that you have are like pieced together, Fallout style. I want to say. And I was watching this one streamer play it the other when they were doing the live betas and stuff, and I was like, man, this game looks pretty fun, and it's a free to play game, and it looks awesome. And
Definitely.
same thing with like Once Human. Once Human is still going strong too, and that's a free to play game too.
I'll have to check out the footage on Arc Raiders. The biggest problem though is like what are you doing that's groundbreaking? Because if I say extraction shooter, what's the first game that comes to mind?
Like I say from Tarkov.
Escape from Tarkov, right? If I say looter shooter,
No, don't ignore me.
what'd you say, Hammer? What'd you say?
I said Division.
Division? Division's not an extraction shooter.
It's not.
So
No,
third
I
person
mean,
shooter.
Could have fooled me, bro. I went in there, killed people, took loot, and left. That's a extraction shooter.
They have like an element of it in the DZ, but you have to extract it out.
Yeah, that
get it off
open
the
world
timeline.
zombies
Am I
they had
crazy
going
here?
on.
Am I going fucking crazy? I go load up into a mission. I go in there to grind gear, and I leave with said gear. That's not an extraction shooter.
That's
What the fuck?
that's a looter
That's-
shooter. That's a looter shooter.
It's technically like a looter shooter.
Hold on, I gotta go pee again.
Okay. So the biggest discrepancy, like when it comes to like an extraction shooter, is that whatever you go in with is up for grabs and can be grabbed by the enemy players. So like you're risking to go in to get more loot. That's the idea behind an extraction shooter and why they have a big synonymous of like what makes it different. Looter shooter, not as much risk. Division, you can jump in, do a mission, get some gear, and even if you go into the dark zone, they can't take the gear that you've already acquired. It's only stuff that you've acquired in that dark zone at that specific point in time. So,
My son started choking right now.
is he good?
Yeah.
Okay.
He ran to Raven all teary-eyed and stuff because he kind of panicked. But he's good. I'll stick with Tarkov and get ready for 1.0 to release, which I think I heard was supposed to be sometime towards the end of the year. What's with 1.0?
1.0 is supposed to be like the actual release of the game. That like it's no longer in beta, and it's been in beta since like 2019, 2018-ish. Maybe even before that.
I mean, if I'm gonna play a game, I'll probably play Starfield, Star Citizen more.
I've been wanting to play Star Citizen for like ever.
I,
So if
I,
you do, let me know.
I need a PC upgrade for that.
You have it, or
I had it. I think I deleted it or I moved it. Let me see. I had it at one point. But no, I had it. I got in. I played for like 2 seconds, and then that's kind of it.
But since Hammer's back, Hammer, the bigger discrepancy of like what versus an extraction shooter versus a looter shooter, the extraction shooter has more emphasis on the extraction part because when you load into the match, you load in with whatever gear you have, but all that gear that you go in with is up for grabs and can be taken from you.
Oh, I deleted it, but I can. All I have to do is just re-download it.
So more
Fair
risk
enough.
involved. Whereas in Division 2, even if you go into the dark zone, the only thing that's up for grabs is whatever loot that you got at that point in time while in the dark zone. So it's not as much risk. But in Tarkov, like you load up, you can lose all that fucking gear that you have on you. Except whatever you boofed, shoved right up your butt.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
And no miss. Star Citizen is still an alpha.
What's Star Citizen?
Star Citizen's like a super MMO freaking thing. It's just like
It's what-
Starfield.
It's what Starfield should have
Yeah.
been.
It's Starfield except on fucking massive amounts of cocaine.
Hell
Like
yeah,
the
bro.
amount of planets is like 100-fold, and there's so much shit you can do.
God, I'm gonna get on that game and I'm gonna plant my flag on one planet, and people are gonna hate it. I'm never gonna leave. I'm gonna find Earth.
But there's like a shit ton of it's been an alpha for like almost a decade or so.
Right.
Like a ridiculous amount of time.
Just
Well,
release
there's
the
no
game.
loading screen too.
Yeah.
You just jump in and go. Yeah, no, that'd be one I'd like to check out. But like I said, I don't think my PC could fucking run that game. It'd fucking
Let's see.
blow my shit up.
Around so about 2016 is when the alpha started.
Holy shit!
So Hammer, are
Let's
you still
see.
picking up a Switch too?
Oh man, I don't know if I want to,
Why?
because the whole idea of buy this game, but then they can just brick my system whenever they want, kind of thing.
Yeah.
They can break your
I-
system? What are you talking about?
So if you add modifications to it, like you do the Switch, they could disable your Switch too, not just your account, but your Switch too.
What
Stop.
modifications are you talking about adding to it?
Oh,
Like almost like if you like jailbreak it or some shit like that.
Yeah, and I know people did that on the original Switch 1. I don't know why you'd want to. I mean, the Switch 2, the reason why a lot of people did that on the Switch 1 was to overclock it. But you don't need to overclock the Switch 2 because it already runs faster and better than Switch 1.
Well, no, a lot of people did it to where they could not just play Nintendo games, but they play everything on there, and also have other like streaming services on there.
Probably
the
also
Switch-
had hacks and cheats on it and shit too.
You
Yeah, like,
also
the
don't
only- the only
actually. It's a code. No, they're doing digital cartridges now, which is actually really cool the way the digital cartridges work for sharing the games. So like right now the digital cartridge thing is live. And so my son is on my family plan and he has his own Switch Lite. So if he wants to play one of the games that the wife has downloaded, she can take the digital cartridge and send it to his Switch and he can have it for 14 days, 2 weeks, and he can play it. And then it's the full game. So he doesn't have to download anything. It just gets popped into his system and he can start playing it like it was an actual cartridge. But after that 2 weeks, the cartridge goes back.
Well, I think what Amber's saying is that instead of owning the game and or the system, you're owning the licensing.
Yeah. Which, I
Or
mean,
you're renting the system.
listen,
Hoping they don't get pissed off at you.
question. Who here in this fucking podcast has bought a physical copy of the game in the last year?
Me,
I've got like three or four physical games for my Switch.
No. What? Okay. All right.
It's a physical game.
If you bought it, I mean, that's what it is, dude. I have not bought a physical game in like 2-3 years. I buy all of mine digital.
I mean, those are the only ones I bought physically, but everything else is digital.
Yeah.
That way, I don't have to mess with CDs and play with them. It's easier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
so-
physical ones you bought were for the Switch, not for your Xbox. When's the last time you bought a
Yeah.
physical disc for your Xbox?
So
Or-
here's a quick.
It's probably
search
been
up.
over almost 10 years.
So here's a quick search. When you buy a Nintendo Switch 2, you are purchasing a license. Nintendo has the right to make the console permanently unusable if certain rules are broken. Physical games are no longer contain actual game files. They are just keys to download from the eStore.
yeah. So fuck you. I bought it. It's my property. How can you sit here and tell me how I should be able to use my property? Go fuck yourself, you dirty Jap. That's just me though.
I thought Nintendo was Chinese.
If you cancel a subscription, can you play the game you bought? I mean, if you okay, I'm gonna say it like how they were. If you bought the licensing for the game, then after your subscription, you should be able to play it unless they're using the rule of like Microsoft. If if you bought like a PvP game that requires online play, you would probably need a subscription to play it online.
Yeah, you need to
for
have their
instance,
online
on-
service.
Yeah, like for instance on Xbox, when you play Apex Legends, you don't need Game Pass Core or anything like that because it's a free to play game. As we're like Destiny 2, since it's now considered free to play, it was still, I don't know if it's still there, but there was still a glitch that you needed Game Pass in order to play things online.
Yeah.
And then Microsoft recently got rid of all that stuff for Netflix too, that you don't need Game Pass for Netflix, Hulu, or anything like that, that was a big win.
But that's kind of the way everything's going right now. And I get it to a point, and I get exactly where Hammer's coming from. The fact that you could buy the Switch 2 and you can't do what you want with it and they can fucking break your system, I think that's a little fucking messed up.
Another reason that I'm not buying it.
But for me, I don't plan on doing anything like that. And me and the wife both want it because we want Mario Kart World and I want to be able to play the Pokemon games. Like, for me, it's...
I want it. Don't get me wrong. But if
Hey, let's just get some of these.
I want it. Don't get me wrong. But what I feel is if I give them my money, then it's just going to encourage behavior I don't want. And I want to be able to... I'm not saying I'm going to go out there and mod my system. But if you're telling me I spent $80 on the game, and you're telling me I don't own it, I can't use it whenever I want or however I want, what's the fucking point? Like, I don't want to waste my time or money on a company who will sue you for having a stream. You can stream your kid's birthday party, and Mario showed up in the costume, and Nintendo like, that's copyrighted. We're gonna have to sue you for that because they're the most money hungry, grubby little company out there for the video games.
Yeah. So Nomis is saying it doesn't work when they charge $80 for a game for a streaming service of a game. Yeah, I can see that. In that case, they should just go the route of like Xbox Game Pass. Game Pass is legit right now. Like, Game Pass just looks so good comparatively speaking because a new game drops day one. Clair Obscura Expedition 33. I played it day one. That game was fucking beautiful and amazing. I still got to play more of that. But day one, and what is it? It's like a $20 fee for like the ultimate 27-ish.
Yeah.
It's like $20. Like I accidentally upgraded the rest of our year to the ultimate, so I won't have to pay anything till October.
Nice,
But
nice.
getting ultimate, like even the wife, she's super happy about it. She
Dude.
she can download any game she wants, and I go, yeah, you can play Oblivion, the new remake.
Yeah,
And she's like, huh? And then Doom. Come on.
yeah.
Doom, it's there. Like,
Yeah, so yeah, that makes it more of a discrepancy of like, not only are we going to charge you $80 more per game, but now it's a streaming service. Whereas if they brought the price down and did it as a subscription fee, it might go over a little bit better. So,
Yeah.
Speaking
That's
of,
just me though. Like, I still want it. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to be sit here tied down to, oh no, somebody traded me a Pokemon they hacked in, and I didn't know. Oh, there goes my system. It's bricked.
so it looks like you got a commercial coming up in 25 seconds. If you don't want to see the commercials, we're also live on YouTube on Pause My Game to be here.
yep.
Or
You want
can
to
use that. You can subscribe with Prime too.
You could subscribe
You
with
do?
Prime.
Prime?
Oh no, actually, oh well, yeah. I forgot this is on my actual Twitch.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Selfish, greedy motherfucker. I knew it.
What?
Ready?
I
Follow
know,
me. I'm
yeah,
pretty
I
funny.
Is that Greg Miller?
That's so good.
I put a link in there for the YouTube.
Sweet. All right, well, it's just 3 minutes, so we'll just kind of bullshit for a second, and then we'll hit the next topic, which will be the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and kind of some of the good things that they're doing, I guess. That's kind of a kick in the nuts.
Yeah, but no, sorry. That's just how I feel about it. Like, if I had to sit here and you tell me I paid $500 for the system, $80 for this game, and then somebody traded me, like I said, a Pokemon that they hacked in illegally, I have a chance of being punished for something I had no control of. Because we both know Nintendo.
That's a good point too, right there. What Hammer just said. That is a good point. Because what if something happens in a game that gets corrupted and it triggers?
Yeah.
Nintendo to thinking, oh, he's trying to manipulate the files.
Yeah.
That's
That's
my
it.
fear.
like,
Like, I'm not saying I will break my system. I mean, I'll hack my system or whatever. But that's a very real thing that people. There's services, there's apps, there's whatever you can do that can hack in Pokemon, for instance, and you can just put it in your game. What's stopping somebody from trading that to someone, and you'd be like, I didn't know this. Well, that doesn't matter. You still cheated.
I mean, that's kind of like what happened to me with Call of Duty. Like, I haven't played Call of Duty in like forever, and once I got Ultimate, I downloaded Black Ops 6 and tried to join Clown. And right after I downloaded it, updated it, it was all set to go. It was like, your account has been banned. And I was like, dude, I've never played you before. And I had to put like a rebuttal, like, never played Black Ops 6. This is the first time. And then they sent me an email saying, we are sorry. It was a system glitch that a lot of accounts were affected. Your account is unbanned. And I was like, unbanned? Why was I banned in the first place?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just, and see, that's why
You guys could go ahead. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. You guys go ahead.
okay. That's kind of like, go ahead, Hammer.
I was gonna say, that's my biggest fear, and then the second one is getting my hands on one. The way scalpers are been, all that stuff. When will I get a chance to buy one? Because even with the first Switch, I think it was out for almost a year before I got my hands on one. Same thing with my Xbox Series X. It was out for well over a year before I got my hands on one. Because I refuse to play scalpers more than what it's worth.
Oh yeah. Don't fucking do it. Don't pay scalper prices.
No, I won't. But speaking of which, that reminds me, I did see a story that Pokemon released a card game, released a new box set, and then they like preemptively banned anyone using the like what scalpers use. So like it was up for 5 hours. You could have gotten a box. I should have done it. I didn't know they were making a drop though.
Yeah, no, because there's been a bunch of new sets coming out, and like everything's in a bad state right now just because people are fucking ruining it for everybody else. And that's just kind of like, it's kind of where society is, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of these jobs just aren't paying what like they should be, so people are doing their own thing and like creating a business for themselves, even if that business is, you know, theoretically scalping. Like, that's what fucking people are doing to try and fucking be able to get by and survive in this fucking
And No Miss just said everyone should just switch to PC.
Yeah, I just need a PC upgrade. And
Yeah,
so does Hammer.
When play Mario Kart World, let me know.
What was that?
So when PC lets me play Nintendo games, let me know.
Right.
For not for free, but let me buy them. I remember when you guys remember when Daddy No Miss was Zach Brannigan.
Yes, I do. We were talking.
Yes.
We were talking about that. So specifically, when we were talking about the whole Shadow reading a bedtime story, she was asking and wanted to hear No Miss's voice. She likes Shadow's voice better. But it's okay, No Miss, because you still got Hammer's mom.
Yeah, that's fucked up, bro. Why do you gotta bring that up?
He's over there saying Hammer's mom has got it going on.
Hey, Hammer's mom has got it. I mean, dude, you guys threw shots at me all fucking at the beginning of this.
Yeah, I didn't talk about your mom, dick.
Talk about my mom, but be careful. My mom will pistol whip you. I'm just saying.
Yeah, who do you think taught me how to shoot? That crazy bitch. I've never seen her miss anything a day of my life. It's always like a perfect fucking shot. It's disgusting.
Your mom?
Oh yeah, she's disgustingly good.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
I thought he was talking about your mom.
Dude, my actually no. That was funny because I thought he was too. Because my mom's an amazing shot too. Like,
and Clown just in there green. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because so when I was working at my on my nana's farm, my uncle, my mom's brother, was telling me about they made a bet. They made a bet. He was making a bet with his homie that my sister could shoot better than you. So my uncle makes the bet. My uncle Danny, this motherfucker, he's fucking dude. This motherfucker's got hands like a fucking bear. Anyways, makes the bet. Calls my mom out. My mom fucking grabs the 357, shoots the can off the fence, and while the can is in the air, fucking pops it out of the sky with a 357. So that's
There's
why-
no one I've seen who's a better long shot than my mom. Like 500 yards away is like fucking breathing air to her. It's no problem. She's fucking insane. So I get it.
Yep.
And that's why I got that. That's why I got my my Ruger precision rifle. We're hitting at 0.65 of a mile.
Not bad.
Yeah,
I still-
if you,
I
if
still
you
can't-
see her, it's already. My mom. If you see my mom posted up with a gun, it's already too late. You're already dead.
Oh yeah.
That's the way I look at it. Yeah.
Yep. So, one of the things that they are doing pretty good though, that they did announce though, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet for the Switch 2, the upgrade for it is going to be free. Which is
Yeah,
crazy.
crazy.
Cause like we have Mario Party Jamboree, but to do the upgrade, it's going to cost $40.
That's probably because they fucked up with how Scarlet and Violet ran.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah. I think it's a little ode to the problems that they ran into, but I think it's gonna be sick. And Scarlet and Violet, dude, that shit was pretty fucking fun, dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like playing with fucking Shadow, having multiple people fucking running that was pretty dope.
Bringing in any of the viewers to help out and stuff.
Yep, running raids and shit like that. That was just good fun. That was just good. So Shadow, are you gonna read Gracie a bedtime story?
I don't know.
I think we made it through most of the topics. Anime, we really haven't been talking about anything because Solo Leveling, it's over for now until they come back with season 3. I can't wait.
They better hurry up.
Did you ever
I need my 5-minute episodes.
Did you ever hook Dash up with your information so he could watch Solo Leveling?
No, I forgot. No, I'll give it to you tonight. Before
Have you
Before I
guys
go
ever
to
watched
bed.
Windbreaker, by the way?
What one?
Do you guys ever watch Windbreaker?
never
No.
even heard of it.
Oh god! So season 2 started. I've been fanboying, and I was like, I wonder if any of the boys have ever watched the season 1. It is so fucking good. I don't want to.
What's it called?
Windbreaker.
You fucking ruined me with what was that, Fate Zero?
Fate Zero is also really good. But I know
Yeah,
I told you to watch
You
ReZero.
Or no, ReZero. It was ReZero. Sorry, I apologize. You ruined me with ReZero. You had me get locked into that one, and then you've been a piece of shit about it ever since.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. You're gonna
Please-
fucking
please
say,
elaborate.
what was that?
Please elaborate.
Please
I put
elaborate.
you on a good fucking show.
You did, and then you've been a piece of shit to me. Because where's Rem? Or no, sorry, who's Rem?
Who are you talking about? But Windbreaker is basically a show about this kid who goes to an all boys school, and each one of these prefectures in Japan is ran by the all boys school. They're all a bunch of fighters. It's a fight anime, but the one that he goes to actually helps their community. So when you look at their community versus everyone else, they're doing community chores. They're making sure everyone else runs up on their territory, that kind of stuff. It's a really good show. You get to watch a character develop into, just to a better person. And I really enjoy it because I do relate to the main character quite a bit. So I'm just like, dude, this show hits everything. And all the animation, all the fight scenes, all the choreography, it's all amazing. And I think you guys would enjoy it.
I have to check it out at some point.
I'm watching the trailer for it right now.
It's so good. I don't know about the sub, but I only watched dub because I only watch dub. So,
Dude,
yeah,
ReZero, when you first start that, dude, it's a slow descent into madness. And the thing
it's so good. It's what my
It's-
brain feels like. It's how I describe my brain. How
Yeah.
slow you go into it.
dude,
it's slow
it's
descent.
so fucked up. Like, it's so good. It's so worth the watch. But it's rare for them to like take a character and they make you hate this character like right out the gate because of what she does to the main character. They make you hate her. Then they make you love her. Then they take her away. And it's just like that. It was so fucked up. I was physically sad when that season had ended and the wife's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I'm sad. Leave me alone." That was good. It was good. But High hopes. I'm ready for season 4 because that was the season finale of season 3, right? Hammer.
Something.
I think that was season 3. Yeah, so we'll probably wait another 6 years before we get a season 4. For Christ's sakes.
All right. What I did really like about ReZero for the beginning half, the first season, every episode was an hour. That was awesome.
Guys, you gotta watch ReZero, by the way, if you haven't watched it yet. It's fucking phenomenal.
just I don't know if I told you guys already, but you guys should definitely watch fucking ReZero.
Subarnowski, top tier character.
Subaru.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Oh,
fuck.
speaking of, okay, so since we're talking about anime, one of my favorites of all time, especially it's my favorite romance. Hold on, let me pull up the name here real quick for you, because I always say it wrong because I mix up some words. Yeah, my romantic comedy is wrong as I expected. Or my
I just got it.
romantic
I sent you a message. No, miss. Sorry, Hammer.
Yeah, no problem. My romantic comedy Snafu. One of my exes put her onto it, and she said she had to stop it because the main character. She's like, it's just like watching you, and it's too hard. I was like, thanks, bud.
That's hilarious. When me and the wife finally sat down to watch Deadpool and Wolverine. We made it like 30 seconds into it. She's like, I can't watch this. I can't watch a movie about you.
Yeah, so my romantic teen Snafu is the main character. My ex tells me that I remind her too much of him. Also, her favorite anime, she has struggles watching it because her favorite character, one of the characters on her, which is my favorite character, ironically, she's like, it's just you. It's just
Right.
you as an anime. And that's Fruits Basket, Shigure.
Okay.
It's another good show. I'm a big romance buff.
Which,
Fun fact, I
You're
love
a-
romance anime.
yeah, because you're a hopeless romantic. I get it.
Thank you.
What was I gonna say? I didn't mean that in a negative way at all. Also, the wife really wants to get a Honda Odyssey now.
The Honda Odyssey.
Dude, the Honda Odyssey fucks, bro. Unlike you, needle dick. And-
Gatorade.
yeah, I got my Gatorade right here. Anything else that we wanted to chat about for the podcast? Any other big gaming news? Oh, we didn't get to talk about it. Dr. Lupo. We didn't get to talk about it because we didn't have the last episode last weekend. Dr. Lupo caught fucking cheating, bro. Granted, it was just chess, but he was caught cheating live on stream in a tournament.
Maybe he should have just tried harder. Just saying.
I like how everybody's just absolutely dead silent.
I didn't know who he was until last
Why?
week when we talked about it. So
When it comes to streamers that cheat, like that's almost like a dime a dozen for a lot of them, but they're just under radar so well. It's gonna happen. You get that big, and then the ego gets in the way, and then you look to see what you could get away with. That's the sad part. I mean,
I don't know.
I don't use anything like that, but like when I played like what game? I use mods in game, but the games that I use them for are like
Games that allow the
Repo.
mods.
Yeah, Repo, or what's the other one?
No, Miss said old news. We know it's old. We missed the last podcast, so we didn't get a chance to talk about it. I mean,
Hey, no miss. Guess what? We're always a week behind on all the news. All right, so suck my dick. Anyways,
that was
continue.
fucking hilarious.
There's another game there's another game that's kind of like Repo that I use it on. I forget what it's called.
No, because one of the things I was gonna say is at least he did come back and he did apologize for it. And one of the things that he specifically talked about is that his ego got in the way and he got defensive about it, and so he's like, I'm sorry. He's like, I shouldn't have fucking done that, and he called himself out on it, which I thought was at least admirable, compared to other people that have like gotten caught cheating and whatnot. Like, obviously, Dash is right. They're a dime a dozen. I mean, what was that one chick that used to play fucking Warzone that everybody hated.
Oh yeah.
What's
Hey, you know how hard that is to narrow down? You know how little that narrows it down?
I know,
no?
that narrows down a lot. I know exactly what he's talking
No,
about. I
you
don't
know
remember her name though.
Is it Sniper Wolf?
No, not Sniper Wolf.
Oh, That's the only bitch I can think
She
of
was
that plays
she
the
was
game.
really arrogant, and she used to hang out with like a lot of the phase guys.
Once
Yeah.
again, you know how narrow that, how little that changes what I think?
Dash, who am I
There's a
talking
woman-
about?
Fuck.
Nadia,
Nadia.
that's it. Yep.
Yeah, Nadia.
If he didn't get caught, he would have continued. So no sympathy. Yeah, no, that's another point that that comes up as well too. Like, had he not gotten caught, like, would he have apologized? Like, would
Hell
he just
no.
kept going? Like, what else does he cheat in? So like, there's so many fucking questions. Obviously, he shouldn't have fucking cheated in the fucking first place. I mean, you can come by my live streams. I don't fucking cheat. I get my ass whipped thoroughly sometimes.
Me too.
If I'm not getting my ass whooped, I'm not really playing the video game.
I get my ass whooped for a couple games, and then I really start unleashing some hate upon people. And it's fun. It's only good fun. Was there something else
By
you
the
were
way,
looking up,
if you
Dash?
wanna watch a woman who doesn't cheat in video games?
What?
Watch Endra. She does a lot of
Endra's funny as shit, dude. Her videos were always good. I thought those were funny
I
as
always
shit.
start following her because I think she's hot as fuck. But I know
course
she
you do.
plays Tarkov, so I was like, I know that woman doesn't fucking cheat.
You
Right.
just gotta get in her DMs, see if she'll get to know you a little bit.
Fuck no, dude, I'm ugly as fuck. No
See,
one wants to see
I
that.
don't follow her. I just always would see snippets of her videos, and they were just
I
fucking
follow her because of
funny.
Tarkov.
Like what was the video I saw? She's like creeping on dudes in Tarkov, and she's like, "You smell like Mountain Dew and Doritos. Do you want to be my boyfriend?"
Dude, I'd be bricked.
And then she
I'd be
made
so
her.
bricked.
Then she what is it? She made her name her Google phone number, and guys were calling her because they'd see her name.
Oh,
in the lobby.
I've seen those ones.
And she'd be like, and they'd be like, "Hello," and she'd be like, "Hi, how are you doing?" And they're like, "Nope, I can't
I
talk
can't
to
talk to
girls."
girls.
Can't talk to- That's how you should react, my king. Know your girth, kings. Know your girth. Is that what the thing's like? Know your girth, king.
Nadia has a hilarious video of her doing an ice bath. I'm good. Like, I didn't like Nadia just because she was a cheater and she just irritated the fuck out of me. Like, super
Google
irritated the
search.
fuck out of me. Like, it was just, God, She was like, somebody donated to her talking shit and she fucking doxed somebody.
Oh shit, I remember this bitch. She's dumb as fuck.
Yeah, that one. She pissed me the fuck off.
Dude, she's more of a man than I do. What the fuck?
Can
So
I?
you're trying to say she's very handsome?
Yeah, she's handsome as fuck.
Dude, can we get a meme of Nadia and Hammer's picture together?
Yeah, post have to make a face reveal on that one.
All right, copy, no miss, copy. This shit's hilarious. You guys are fucking so funny.
Dude,
But
I'm
yeah.
almost empty, guys.
I guess the moral of the story is Nintendo, quit fucking with people's hearts. Don't cheat in fucking video games, and definitely check out ReZero and Solo Leveling if you haven't, because yeah, epic animes.
Honestly, if you have more than 3 brain cells, you will like ReZero way more than Soul Leveling. Just saying.
I like ReZero, but Solo Leveling still peak for me.
ReZero is so much better. It's such a better story. Oh! Or
Dude.
end this thing before I get mad.
All right, let's end this thing. All right, so thank you to everybody, dude. Thank you to everybody who came through to the stream. We appreciate all you guys. This has been episode 14 of the Pause My Game podcast. We appreciate all you guys. Check us out tomorrow morning. Me and Shadow will be live. We're running Destiny, right? That's the plan.
Yep, that's the plan.
Yep. Do we want to end stream or do we want to do a little bit of vault cleaning? And the hammer can still go.
I mean, I'm not
I
gonna
emptied my
vault any.
bottle,
You're gonna
guys.
do.
Oh,
I'm gonna go
dude.
shoot some shit.
Doof said, "Wait, pause. I just got here."
Whoa, the piece of shit has arrived.
Sir Doof.
Sir Doof, what is up, good sir? Dude, you missed a fucking episode, bro.
Dude, I'm so drunk.
Right? Dude, Shadow's going to be reading bedtime stories to my new roommate. Fucking Hammer's on one. Dash is giving
What's up, dude?
mustache rides. It's fucking awesome. I know I was. See, you should have had us up in the background. Make sure you go to the YouTube, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications to get notified when we go live. Gosh.
I gave you guys a bottle update in the last one. The
Yeah.
last bottle.
Dash, post a link for him.
Bye.
All right, Hammer, you out of here?
Yeah, I'll see you.
All right, man. You have a good one. Later.
Yeah, I gotta go work. I like you. I have to work tomorrow. Got
I
'em.
I have tomorrow off.
gotta take kids to school, but hey, I gotta work tomorrow too. I gotta be up at 4:30. I gotta stream to run with Shadow.
I'm just teasing. You
I
work
know.
hard. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too. Stay out, brother.
I am hard right now because I'm so drunk. Okay, bye.
Later.
You guys heard that too, right?
Yep, I heard it.
I'm so hard right now. I'm drunk. Like, oh, that's fucking hilarious. That was so good. All right. So it's what, fucking 8? I probably need to end it because especially if we're gonna be up in the morning and whatnot. Maybe we'll do a little vault cleaning in the morning. Sound good?
You can do that before I get on.
Oh, are you gonna be an hour late again?
I mean, I guess I can get up at 6.
Oh, come on. It's just like we used to do it before.
Tomorrow, I'll get up at 6 because I don't work.
Okay. That's at least something, I guess. All right. So thank you to everybody who came through, tuned to the stream. If you want to, like I said, check out the YouTube. You can watch this back. We appreciate all you guys being here. This has been a fucking great episode. This has been fucking hilarious. We'll be back again next weekend, Sunday, 6 p.m.-ish. Some things are going on. We're working on nailing down the times. Me and Shadow go live tomorrow, 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for me, 6 a.m. whatever fucking time zone Shadow's in. And
Next one over.
Yep. And Dash is the fucking Dash. And we're going to try and get him on the morning schedule too. So, but we appreciate it, guys. You guys have a good rest of your day, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.